Now, the next thing you have to do is you have to be disciplined. So discipline is the next step. Discipline is what? Making yourself to do what you have planned to do. So if you say you are going to pray this time, you have to what? Discipline yourself. You have to make yourself do what you have planned to do. Paul said in the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 9 verse 27, he said that I beat my body and bring it under my control. Your body will want to do other things. Your body will want to do things that you have not even planned to do. Your body you will want to what? Have pleasure, fun, be on Facebook, be playing with your phone, or be watching movie. Meanwhile, you have planned to pray. So you have to discipline yourself and insist that you do what you have planned to do. That is to pray. That is called discipline. You have to shut down the distractions. If you have to even put off, or put your phone on silence or on airplane mode, whatever it takes to make sure that you pray that time that you've planned to pray, you have to do it. That is what we call discipline. Now, the next step to help you pray consistently is what I call grace. The spirit of what? Grace and supplication. There is a grace for prayer. Mostly our willpower and our desire to pray is limited. There's a limit our strength and our will cannot exceed. So if you want to pray consistently, you need that grace of prayer. There's something called the grace of supplication, or the spirit of prayer. In the book of Zechariah chapter 12 verse 10, he said, and I will pour upon the house of David and the inhabitants of Jerusalem the spirit of grace and supplication. Other translations say that, and the spirit of grace and prayer. So prayer is a spirit, or there is a grace and a spirit to help one to pray. So you have to ask the Lord to grant you that grace, that spirit of what? Prayer, that grace of supplication to pray consistently. The Spirit of God is your helper, so you have to ask Him intentionally to help you to pray consistently. So that is how you pray consistently. So aside from grace, you need persistence. You need to be persistent to have a consistent prayer life. Persistence has to do with doing something in the midst of challenges, doing something even when you are not seeing the results. When you start praying, there are days you'll be discouraged. You may feel like you are wasting your time because you are not getting the result you desire. You may be even facing some difficult challenges, but that shouldn't prevent you from what? Praying. Persistent is praying in the midst of the challenges, in the midst of not seeing or getting results. Just like the woman in the book of Luke chapter 18 verse 1, when Jesus told us a parable that we ought always to pray and not to faint. He said the woman kept on what? Coming to the judge. You need to keep coming. Even when the judge was not giving ear to her, she kept on going. When it seems like you are not getting the desires, or you're not getting or seeing the result in prayer, you still have to what? Keep on going. You still have to keep on going to the place of prayer, praying, believing that things will turn or change, or you are going to get that desire or that result with time. So it takes persistency if you want to build a consistent prayer life. Now, the next tip I will add is what? You need to what? Create an atmosphere of prayer. Create an atmosphere of prayer. It could be downloading worship songs and praying them before you pray. Always playing those songs of worship and those prayer songs. This will inspire you to pray. Reading books on prayer, listening to spirit-filled messages, especially those on prayer, and surrounding yourself with what? Prayerful people. Surrounding yourself with what? Prayerful people. If you want to what? Build an atmosphere of prayer. And joining a prayer group or team. So this is how you what? You build an atmosphere of prayer that will help you, or that will drive you to pray consistently. So thanks very much for watching. And if you like what I shared with you in this video, I ask you to kindly like this video and also subscribe to my channel, so that when I download or upload a new video, you'll be notified. And I pray that God will grant us the grace to build a consistent prayer life. I pray that that fire, that spirit of grace and supplication will come upon us so that we will be able to pray consistently